Now to the indictment of former President Donald Trump. Tonight we are learning Mr. Trump plans to arrive back in New York sometime on Monday. Then on Tuesday afternoon, the charges against him will be read, and the former president of the United States will officially make a plea before a judge. Security, of course, surrounding all of this, a top concern. We have two reports tonight, beginning with Eyewitness News reporter Josh Einiger.
The massive, imposing courthouse at 100 Center Street, built at the end of the Great Depression, has through the years seen countless defendants, famous and infamous, criminal masterminds, and everyday crooks. On this Friday night, police were setting up surveillance equipment outside, part of the intricate planning for what might be the highest profile defendant of them all.
He's never been held accountable. I mean, this is a man who held up the Bible and said he's never apologized to God because he's never done anything wrong. He doesn't understand accountability.
Former President Donald Trump is set to surrender to the Manhattan DA's office Tuesday afternoon to be arraigned on a criminal indictment that's still under seal, but sources say involves around 24 counts, including felonies, stemming from a $130,000 hush money payment to Stormy Daniels as the 2016 election drew near, when Trump was trying to cover up an alleged affair with the porn star.
Did you know about the $130,000 payment to Stormy Daniels?
Trump later admitted he had known about the payment, and his own legal team doesn't deny it, but says it was perfectly legal since he didn't use campaign funds to pay for it.
The payment was made with personal funds, and they would have been made irrespective of the candidate's campaign. It's outside of campaign finance, and clearly that's what you have here.
Trump is expected to surrender to DA's investigators through a side entrance here on Tuesday afternoon. That's when he'll be fingerprinted and photographed. But he is not expected to be handcuffed, though that would be one of the only departures from standard protocol. Otherwise, he is expected to go through the process just like any other defendant would. But of course, all of this happens at the backdrop of protests and threats and a serious concern over security. Eyewitness News reporter CeFaan Kim is at Trump Tower tonight with the precautions that could turn this city upside down.
Well, Josh, the expectation is that the former president will arrive here on Monday, then spend the night here at Trump Tower before his court appearance on Tuesday, then depart for Mar-a-Lago. So just one night here in the city. But law enforcement experts say the day that concerns him the most is the day he surrenders. Trump Tower is once again the center of attention, and once again police here and around the city are on high alert. But the only unruly behavior in Midtown tonight, messages scribbled on the sidewalk reminding passers-by of the Capitol police officer killed on January 6th, and hopes that this indictment will end with a conviction. Massive protests were instead underwhelming. Then there was this misconduct in that signature red tie directing traffic in the middle of Fifth Avenue. But there are still plenty of days for things to go sideways.
They're obviously looking for threats and things coming across social media.
I think they're treating this with extreme caution and preparedness. So the Port Authority, Penn Station, Grand Central, anybody coming into the city, we're going to see large groups forming if they are, and then they'll be monitored that way. So they won't be closing down any streets. We can't have that.
Former NYPD Chief of Detectives and ABC News contributor Bob Boyce says instead, those key sites will be monitored by aviation units. And until this is all over, police are out on the streets, all 35,000 of them, in uniform across the city. And on Tuesday, that will ramp up even more. Republicans, meanwhile, have been blasting DA Bragg, calling the indictment outrageous and politically motivated. But the DA today hitting back at congressional Republicans attempting to investigate his probe, saying former President Trump has directed harsh invective against District Attorney Bragg and threatened on social media that his arrest or indictment in New York may unleash death and destruction. As committee chairman, you could use a statute of your office to denounce his attacks. Instead, you and many of your colleagues have chosen to collaborate with Mr. Trump's efforts to vilify and denigrate the integrity of elected state prosecutors and trial judges. Republican Congressmember Marjorie Taylor Greene tweeting, "I'm going to New York on Tuesday. We must protest the unconstitutional witch hunt."
This has never been done before. Never has someone under the protection of the United States Secret Service been through the process of being booked for a series of criminal charges in New York or anywhere else.